the psychological aspect of these games is so interesting. These athletes have performed at the highest level for so long. Many of them, I'm sure, have broken world records in practice, have done the perfect flip. But the question is, can you pull it out when everyone's watching you? As a psychologist, as a neuroscientist, we've learned that a lot of the processes that play out in the brain and body when we're under stress are very similar, whether we're on the Olympic stage or just trying to pitch to a client or introduce ourselves to someone without stumbling on our words. Athletes who are looking at this as a chance to win rather than a chance to fail oftentimes have an advantage in these situations. So I'm very attuned to just how swimmers look when they're on the blocks or how gymnasts look before they get up to their routine. One thing that struck me with the women's gymnastics team is how they talked about how the couple weeks before the Olympics, when they were all practicing together, they were put through the ringer. They essentially were going through the types of pressures that they were going to experience in the moment. So the idea is to get used to what you're experiencing so that when you're there, it's not such a big deal. An athlete like Sian Beilock, who's had those expectations for so long, in a way has learned how to practice under them. What I think is really interesting is to see how athletes around her function when they know that there's this athlete who is so dominant in this sport. It can almost create a situation where they perform below their potential because they have this weight over them. As audience members, we're very interested in the Olympics, not only to see people's successes, but actually in a perverse way to ask who might not be able to live up to the potential. What happens in the brain and body in those very situations where you want to succeed? What changes?